the first E in the framework is engage. And this is where you hook audience's attention and you command their focus to be on you. So one of the biggest mistakes that bands make is that they fail to hook the audience's attention early on in their shows. And the reason that this is a mistake is because there's always a lot of distractions in these public places that we play at. You know, it could be TVs on around the bar or around the club. There's other people talking, other people engaging and doing other stuff. And you want to really get that audience's attention early on, ideally at the beginning of your show, is you keep eye contact with the audience. Stop looking down at your instrument and being distracted with other stuff that's going on stage. Engage with the audience, look at them, smile. The next E comes in, and that is entertain. So this is where you make the audience feel good by involving them in your show. Audiences generally want to feel good. They want to be able to snap and clap to the beat and feel like they were a part of something. Some of the ways that you can do this is through simple audience participation. You can encourage the audience to clap along and sing along to what you're doing and things like that. When you're singing a part of the chorus that everybody knows, you can hold the mic out and have them sing the other part of it, or even have them sing the entire chorus. You've got them engaged and you're keeping them engaged. They're engaged with you for the rest of the night because you just provided them the fun and entertainment that they enjoy.
9 ways to improve your stage presence. To put on a great experience, you gotta engage an audience visually. Number 1, eliminate silence. Nothing can kill a buzz more than dead silence on stage. Part of this is making sure that as soon as a song ends, you are engaged and ready for the next count-in. One of the easiest ways to identify an amateur band is by that awkward silence that occurs when everyone is looking around, making sure the other members are ready. Planning out instrumental interludes between tunes so you have nice, smooth transitions. You could also have cues in the lead singer's banter. As soon as he says a certain line, everyone knows the next song is about to begin. Plan the talking. This isn't always necessary. Some frontmen have the gift of gab and can engage an audience on the spot. Though more often than not, this is not the case. You don't need to necessarily plan out every word, though it doesn't hurt to have some talking points or cues. I firmly believe that if you want to get better at something, you need to practice it. It'll make you more comfortable when you're doing it live. This confidence will resonate with the crowd. Number 3, practice the entire show. What I mean by this is don't just run the songs at rehearsal. Take some time to rehearse the transitions, practice the banter, and run the show in its entirety. That way you're not just hoping that everything comes together on the day of the performance. Number 4, move. It's as simple as that, move to the music. You don't necessarily have to be doing Pete Townsend style windmills, but you want to engage yourself somehow physically. I want to make it seem like I'm having the time of my life. Even if I'm totally miserable, how can I expect anyone else to? If you feel uncomfortable with this, baby, fake it till you make it. Trust me, your audience will enjoy the show so much more than if you're standing around like pretentious, uninterested duds. Number 5, eye contact. First, it's important to be making eye contact with the crowd. Confidence and stage presence go hand in hand. Look at the audience, engage them, embrace them. This goes to create a connection with the audience. Hunkering over and staring at your fingers the entire time isolates them. You also want to have periodic eye contact with your fellow musicians. There's a lot of information you can convey with body language. A little nod to signify the end of your guitar solo. A smile to acknowledge a sick drum fill. It's endearing to see those aspects of humanity on stage, and it also makes it seem like you're having a good time. Number 6, get off the chart. It may not be practical for every gig, but the less time you have to spend reading music, the more time you can spend engaging a crowd. If I see someone reading their own lyrics off an iPad, it just seems lazy to me. Like I said, you want to connect with that audience. A sheet of music creates a barrier. Number 7, think about outfits. Now, I'm not saying you need to turn yourself into Kiss, unless you want to. But a little thought and effort into wardrobe is another one of those things that helps engage an audience visually. Here's the thing, when you're on stage, you get to be the coolest person in the room. You also want to strike a balance with wearing something true to you. If it looks like you're wearing the same thing you would wear to Applebee's, you're doing it wrong. If you can create some sort of theme throughout the attire of the entire band, well, that can look pretty cool. Number 8, use props. Props can come in a number of different forms. Having some customized videos play in the background can bring a whole whole new element to the right gig. Number 9, create/capitalize on special moments. A concert has natural highs and lows, and there's some very special times you want to do the most with. I believe the single most powerful moment is when the house lights have gone down, the music has faded out, you step on stage and hit that first chord. The audience is the most excited and engaged they're gonna be. If you walk out there, knock over a guitar while the drummer tests his cymbals and the bass player tunes, well, you've taken that beautiful moment and flushed it down the toilet. You can also create some of these moments. For example, halfway into the show, you might want to dim the lights, put a spotlight in the middle, and do a couple songs acoustic with just the guitarist and the singer. As soon as this change happens, the audience perks up and you've created a moment. When the band comes back on, you got another one. Make the most of these.
Today I just wanted to tell you 3 tips that will change the way you perform live. My first tip is to never play with your microphone cord. Oh my gosh, it's the most distracting thing if you see somebody on stage and they're just like, oh, I'm holding this cord, I'm holding this, and you're not even listening to me, you're just watching my hand. So do not hold your microphone cord no matter what. If you need to move it out of the way, do so quickly and then let it go. Let this hand be free to express whatever you're saying. Rule number 2 is do not let your hands hang down. How awkward. Move your hands around. Let them be movie. It looks really uncomfortable on stage. Don't do it. Your hands are your tool to express what you're saying and what you're feeling, so use them. I live by the rule to keep your hands right here all the time. It feels weird and it feels unnatural and my hands look like they're floating because I'm wearing black, but it's really natural and it looks way better. It looks way more natural on stage. It looks way less lazy and nervous. It'll make you look like you know what you're doing. So use your hands here. And if you're holding the microphone in your hand, you can just do this. Say you're singing and you just want to tell a story like this. If you don't want to say anything, just let it rest. The third and final rule that I think is the most important is to always cheat out. This is a huge rule in theater, but especially when you're singing in a mic, cheat out. So you don't want to walk across the stage like this. Even if you are using your hands to express what you're saying, but you're doing this, and your arm is covering your body, then nobody will care. Nobody will notice what your hand's doing. They'll just be like, why is this girl hiding? Is she nervous? So do this. Whenever you turn this way, hold the mic in this hand. Then you can be open, and these people over here also feel like they're included in your show and they're not just seeing your back. And then whenever you walk this way, simple switch. And these people feel included and you can just talk to these people, but at least you're open.
I'm so open, I'm performing so.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way.